Hi, thanks for checking out our channel here. This is going to be possibly a how-to repair video on an older Kencove fence charger. It's called a K4. It's a 4-jewel fence charger. This is made by a company for Kencove. It's made by a company called AKO. They're out of Germany. They're still around. They make a bunch of units, but they don't make anything for Kencove anymore. I don't know why. It's pretty good units. We never really saw too many issues with them, or don't see very many of them come through. Maybe that's why they don't sell them anymore. They're too good of a unit. Like, man, we're not selling very many of these. We're not working on very many of them, so let's quit selling them. Sell some cheap stuff instead. All right. Well, let's note on it. Well, set the note somewhere. So I think the note's like lights on, but won't lights flash, but won't shock, or won't. I don't know. Let's just plug it in anyway, see what it does. This is actually a 220/240 volt unit on the inside, but of course it's got a 120 volt plug. There's a little transformer in here that I think it got damaged on the way over or something. Well, let's take the screws out of it here. I'm not sure about parts of what we've got in stock and what we could still get for it, because I know they don't. I don't know what all parts they still offer for this thing. We've worked on they made a K8 model as well. It's a 8-jewel unit. There's inside pretty basic setup. There's your main circuit board, your output transformer, your two capacitors. And this is like the inverter transformer. This takes 120 volts coming in, turns it into 220, 240, whatever, to run the unit. Like I said, this is a German-made unit, so it's made for 220 volt. But they put this transformer in there. So plugging in, we're going to start checking some power spots. Actually, just unplug it real quick. You got a couple of fuses here. Right there. These are I think 1 amp 250 volt fuses, so we'll check those real quick because it doesn't come on at all. Maybe it's just one of the fuses are bad. That one's good. Well, fuses are fine. Alright, let's turn it like this. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my meter to AC voltage, and we're going to check down here at the very bottom in the corner. There's two little pins there, and that's where the 220 volt part of the transformer. See, there's little wires come out here. Got that little white plug right there. It plugs in the board. That's where a 240 volt is. So let's plug it back in. If we get 240 volt down there, then we'll know. Oh, hey, it started clicking all of a sudden. I don't know what the hell that was about. Maybe we had a bad connection on our. But the lights aren't flashing. See those lights there? They're not flashing. Just for the heck of it, let's test the output here. But you can see the lights are not flashing. Well, let's see. There's a chip down there. I imagine that runs that board. Of course, you can't get the chips for it, but the board itself overall is running. Let me go see what I've got for parts for this real quick, and we'll be right back. All right, and a new board still over there in stock. Ooh. All right, for the first thing what I want to do is I want to discharge these capacitors. So I'm sure they're all charged up. All right, let's look here. It's like the two in the middle. Okay, these are one. Yep, that one had a charge in it. So hold it there for a second to discharge it. And release two. Oh, we need the pin. There you go. On the bench. Alright, so the capacitors are discharged. I think it's pretty straightforward on where things plug in. We got this plug up here for the transformer. Got this plug down here for the inputs of the input transformer. Got your capacitors up here. You got your whatever this is. Alright, so let's get these boards unplugged. We will check this capacitors while we're at it. This plug unplugs there. Come on. Plug that. Should lift right up there. And check the capacitor, and then we can do a ground fault test, and that should be on that one. Alright, so we're gonna plug this in here. Let's check these capacitors. Since this unit does have a little age on it, let's check the capacitors and make sure that they're reading pretty good. Let's see. 16 microfarads on that one. 16 on that one. $15. 13.9. That's a little low, but let's just for now. I mean, they say plus or minus 10%, but that's close enough that we're not going to worry about it. It still should allow it to run. Alright, let's plug this back in. Hopefully the lights up here will flash. I know. So now, I mean, it's basically done. What we'll do is we'll put it back together. We'll pull up the side, let it run for a while. We'll put a load on it, and if all passes, then we should be good to go. But that's basically it for this one. So if you got a Kencove K4, or I think they made a K6 and a K8. I know they made a K8. But if you got one of those, like to send in to us for repair, we'd be happy to take a look at it for you. And you go to our website, fencerfixer.com. Like and subscribe to the channel. If you got any questions, you can put a comment down below. That's fine too. And until next time, we'll see you guys later on. Bye-bye.